Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. This is what you don't see coming for the week of January 11th, 2026. This is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, it's okay. Just check another placement. If it's not your message, it simply means that it's someone else's. So make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus placements. And if you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Libra collective now for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Libra not see coming for the week of January 11th, 2026? What do they not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming, my dear? We have in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. And at the bottom of the deck, we have grudge holder. Okay. Tell me more about this here, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is in their head and grudge holder something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. We have Judgment. And we have the King of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Devil. I don't like that combination. Magician to the Devil to the Ace of Swords. This is a verbal communicator. A verbal communicator who manipulates. Uses their communication to manipulate. It's a little bit of a narcissistic energy here. I'm not a therapist or anything. I'm just letting you know what I see there. So, interesting energy. We'll see more when we clarify. If you haven't seen this reading before, this is typically the energy of the person I'm reading for. So this is your energy. This is the energy of the situation, environment, or connection that you appear here to be dealing with this week. So Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Judgment, and the King of Cups. Tell me why you are in the Knight of Pentacles energy here this week. Why is Libra in the Knight of Pentacles energy this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You are in the Knight of Pentacles energy because of the Queen of Pentacles, because of the Emperor, and because of the Tower. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Okay, you have something going on here, it appears, with one person, maybe possibly a group of people here this week. And it looks like you are trying to take a very practical approach on how you will be responding to this person or to these people this week. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. High vibe Virgo energy is like, okay, this now has been, this conversation or this comment or this action by this person has come in abruptly. I wasn't expecting it, but now I need to look at my long-term goals and do what is best for me. And I need to create some kind of path or plan or be very methodical in my response to this person or these group of, this group of people. Judgment. And then it looks like you are making a judgment call on how you will be responding. Tell me why Judgment is here. Judgment. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have now the King of Pentacles. Here we have the Queen. So this is, if you haven't seen my readings before, I always say all four queens in tarot are forged through fire. And they exist in the present based upon what they have experienced in regards to their respective card suit. So when this Tower moment here occurs with this person or these people this week, it's almost like you're going, okay, based upon my past experiences in Queen of Pentacles, how am I going to react or respond? What is the best utilization of my pentacle resources, my time, my love, my money, my energy, etc., etc.? And then here, as the King of Pentacles, you're making a judgment call on how you will be responding, because you seem here at first to be like, do I rebut what they're saying? Like, is there a rebuttal that I'm giving? Should I engage in an argument? Is there a possibility that this could escalate? And then it looks like you get the idea here of, okay, I know exactly based on my past experiences how I'm going to respond to this person or these people. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Cups for your energy. Why is the King of Cups here for your energy? Why is the King of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The King of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. Well, Two of Cups to the Devil, like I was just telling Virgo, for me is usually a karmic connection. It looks here like you are choosing not to say anything, which might leave this person or these people in their head, right? Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing, maybe holding some, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to figure out what that grudge is. I mean, for some of you, they're holding a grudge against you. But for others of you, the grudge is going to develop as they sit there contemplating and reflecting on why you are not responding the way they expected you to respond. So you're doing something here differently. The Tower comes in, the communication comes in. You immediately go, well, the last time I dealt with something like this, I did ABC. This was the fallout or consequence of it. I could repeat that again, but I don't know if I want that level of conflict in my life. So based upon the past experience, I'm choosing to go quiet. I'm going to retain Nine of Pentacles, my independence, my autonomy. King of Swords to the Seven of Wands. I'm going to hold back on communication. I'm going to hold back on responding. What is up with this person or these people? You have Gemini here, you have Virgo, and then you have Capricorn energy as well. Same two cards came out in almost the exact same spaces in the Virgo reading. So if you are a Virgo, Libra, cusper, meaning you're born within a few days of Virgo season ending and Libra season beginning, you may want to check out their reading as well. Tell me more about this energy here. This is highly manipulative, argumentative. I mean, it's a liar energy. It's the best way I could describe it. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a liar energy. One more shuffle here. Thank you. More about this person's energy. Page of Pentacles, communication, Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. This person has like a bone to pick with you. They want to discuss something here that happened between the two of you. They're a bit confused by something you did or said or the way you reacted to something. They're looking for clarity. They're also looking to not accept, they're not willing to acknowledge whatever they did here that created this situation between the two of you. They don't want to own their share of what transpired here. And I don't know who this is to you. It's a collective reading. A friend, a family member, a lover, your coworker. I have no idea. But I know that they're not willing to be accountable for whatever they said or did. They're communicating with you that whatever transpired here is burdensome to them. They don't really know what to do about it. They're expecting you to take action and fix it, or they're expecting you to be held accountable for what took place here. This could be in the work environment for some of you. You know, maybe this is a teammate or a colleague. You're supposed to work on something together. Maybe you went off and did your own thing. I don't know. I'm just giving you an example that I'm being told. And now they have to, I don't know, meet their deadline or something, and they can't. They can't. You stopped, you know, for whatever reason. I'm sure you had good reason. Again, it's only an example. You decided to not work with them. Maybe you found them to be manipulative or lazy or very immature in that page energy. And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to submit it to the boss, make the deadline, and that's it. And now they're like, wait, well, now that's your fault. My name is not attached to that. We were supposed to work on this together. So now they're waiting for you to right that wrong. Again, it's only an example, but I feel at some point in time, the two of you were supposed to work on this together. Whatever, this path, this plan, this goal, this connection. They're blaming you for your lack of interest or whatever transpired here. It's burdensome to them. They don't want to own what they did or didn't do that contributed to that. They want you to own it. They want you to make it right. Yeah, they're holding a grudge against you. And it looks like this week when they're offering communication and you appear here to go silent, you're not reacting like you normally would react. Yeah, they're stuck in their head. They're overanalyzing. They're not sure what to do next. You didn't fall for it, or you didn't fall for it again. Anything else Libra needs to know? Ace of Wands. Everything I said there is the truth. Only 4 aces in tarot. If you've seen my readings before, when one pops out of the deck, it's like you channeled that message correctly, Jen. So, yeah, anything else you need to know about this? Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords. This person's going to be very much up in their head because you are showing up differently. You are investing Pentacle resources differently. Your time, your love, your money, your devotion, your reaction. You've changed. You have mastered yourself in some way. And this appears here to be the art of self-control. And so when you go quiet, or just have a smile on your face and don't respond, this person or these people don't know what to do about it. Eight of Swords to the in their head card. This is definitely being in their head, not sure what to do about it. So I would expect communication from someone who's trying to put the blame on you for something that transpired here. This is just another example. This is a partner who cheats on you and blames you for it. That's how terrible that energy is. So they want to communicate to you that since you withdrew from them, you're not talking to them anymore. They're just oh so heartbroken. Why won't you talk to them? And you're just sitting here with a smile on your face thinking to yourself, like, are you effing kidding me? You cheated on me. Magician to the devil to the Ace of Swords. So, but they're not owning that. The High Priestess, they're not owning that. Now, internally to them, they know what they did. They know their part in this, but they're not going to own it to you. They're going to manipulate you or gaslight you and try making it feel like it's your fault for the reason they did or said whatever they did or said or behaved the way they did or reacted the way they did. 3 cards of advice here for you, Libra, this week. 3 cards of advice when dealing with this person, please, for Libra. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice, my dear. The 10 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Lover's card. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. You have a choice in how you're going to respond. And there's something here about you focusing on your happiness. And the way you respond is going to affect your happiness level. It just is. You know, are you aggressive? Do you say something? Do you not say anything? So there is something here about you when you make the choice to respond, should you make the choice to respond, there's something here about protecting your peace and protecting your happiness. And if that means no response at all in that 5 of Pentacles, that's up to you. The Chariot card is, this is your decision to make. How this is going to play out now this week between you and this person or this group of people will be entirely up to you and how you respond to them. That is what I have for you, my dear, for the week of January 11th, 2026. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.